Alright, so we're back. The trophy is actually pretty simple. I'm kind of kicking myself for not reading it earlier. Apparently all you have to do is just beat the 3 of the dogs, but in their demon form, so we're gonna go flame them. So let's go do that now. Spyro's tail kind of looks like an ice cream cone, doesn't it? Like a nice honeycomb colored ice cream cone. Yeah, so I thought we had to defeat all the demon dogs, but no, apparently we just had to burn 3 of them with the flame. Obviously charging them's not going to work in that state because they're too big. The size is too great, so we're just going to go and flame 3 of them and exit right back out, so that shouldn't take long. Yeah, I know we got the level. I know we got the... Oh, come on, really? Damn, he killed me right off the bat. He just spit him out right into the void. He didn't even bother trying to spit him out onto land. That sucked. Reigniting. Alright, so let's try this again. Cause that was stupid. Let's take out this guy first so they get some progress. They look like bulldogs now. Yep. Even in that state, they're nothing. But yeah, they look like bulldogs now. I don't really like it. Because before, like I said, they looked like chihuahuas before, at least to me. But now they actually look like bulldogs or French bulldogs with rat ears. Gotta say, I don't really like it. Not really digging that design. They look kind of glassy-eyed too, like they don't really know where they are. Damn, he almost jumped right off the cliff again. Come on. Yeah, just for that, I flamed him just for that. Okay, so there's another one. Go kill that one. Right, so we got 2, we just need 1 more. Come on, here we go. Here we go. Bad doggies. Let's go kill 1 more just for the hell of it. Alright, so we got that one. That one's out of the way. So we can exit out of here. I think we're gonna go look for the secret room because that's a skill point. So apparently there's actually like 3 skill points in here, not just the one that I thought about. Jocks, so we gotta find that secret room. Yeah, Spyro's tail really looks like an ice cream cone to me. We've got one of those buildings here in Northeast Philadelphia. One of the ice cream shaped buildings that one of them actually ended up on Weird Pennsylvania, on that book, Weird PA. We've actually got one of those here. I've never eaten at it at all, but I see it every time I go through that area in Frankfurt. And I'm gonna stop there one day and buy ice cream, just because it looks like it might be some nice, tasty ice cream. I miss buildings like that where they were, you know, they were creatively designed. Nowadays all the buildings are just bland. Although they're trying to change that. Like they're trying to come up with more interesting building designs, but everything's just so bland nowadays. Like I kinda miss the days when you could actually do a hot dog building, or a dog building, or an ice cream cone building, or a donut building, or something like that. Those are some good building designs. Not compared to the bland, boring crap we have today. Those were great. Alright, so there's a secret room somewhere around here. We gotta find it. It doesn't get us a trophy, but it does get us a skill point. And just like many other things, I remember finding that room before, but I just don't know where it is now. wonder if we should go to Lofty Castle first or Haunted Towers. I think we'll probably go to Haunted Towers. Oh, wait a second, where's the balloonist? Because that's usually the closest. No, he's over here. Okay. So there he is. It's usually the one that's usually the closest to him is that's the one that's the latter stages. Okay, there's a flight stage. You see it right over there. Let's go eliminate this guy. Imagine if there was a ray like that in real life that could shrink people and make them large at will. How creepy would that be? You could just point a ray at someone and just shrink them down to size or make them grow bigger. How freaky would that be? Or imagine if you could do it to objects. If you could make an apple grow huge, or you could make a banana grow huge. Okay, so there's Haunted Towers. Let's see if this is what they mean by secret room. Okay, so there's a... Let's see if we can go over here and get this. So we're just gonna turn around. Instead of flying over there, we're gonna fly over here. So there's that gem. Okay, so I don't think the secret room is over here. And Haunted Towers, I think... Let me see which one is the trophy for the birds that we gotta plow through them, because I know I want to do them in order, so let me look that up real quick. Okay, so I looked it up and the bird's actually in Lofty Castle, so that's where we gotta go first. Lofty Castles, and then we gotta go over to Haunted Towers. So we're just gonna respawn closer to it. Yeah, because I remember now the tin soldiers I think are the ones that are kind of like ghosts in armor, so that's what they are. So we're gonna go over to Lofty Castles and get that trophy real quick. We're just gonna ignore the ray gun for now because we cleared all of the guys here. We cleared all of this, so we don't need to use it anymore. Just see where Lofty Towers is. Lofty Castle, whatever. Yeah, Lofty Castle. Haunted Towers is the one with the tin soldiers. That one's annoying too, because I think that's one of the ones where it has there's like 5 different rooms, 5 separate rooms that you have to supercharge through the wooden doors in order to get the treasure chest. And they've got a ton of enemies, and they've even got steps, so like if you don't watch your step carefully, you can just ruin your whole supercharge. Then you gotta start all over again. And I think you've even gotta make some tricky jumps, so it's kind of an annoying stage. But it's also cool because I think you also get the special flame that Spyro does, where you can burn through anything. Those guys are cool. They're floating by those balloons, so you don't even have to fight them. All you gotta do is just burst the balloons. They'll fall down automatically. I think in the original the balloons always kind of look like chickens to me. These guys or these guys. This one has one of the better themes of the game. Like, this theme is great. It's one of those themes that just sticks in your head. I always found it memorable in the original Spyro game. All the music in the Spyro games are great. All of the themes in this one. And it's funny because I think it was IGN who said Stuart Copeland's music was great, but it's not really memorable. Apparently it's just like generic video game music that sounds really good, and it's like, are you kidding me? These themes are great. I don't get how you can say the music sounds generic in any way. Like this sounds completely different from what you would hear in Mario or Crash Bandicoot or stuff like that. Alright, so we freed one of the fairies. So I think when you free 3 of them, or 4 of them, they'll make a little platform for you using their magic, so you can go and get over to the other section. Okay, so let's take care of that guy first. Yeah, here it is. So they're gonna make a little magic portal here once you free enough of them. One thing I was saying about the sound design though is that Crash kinda did the same thing, where there were some voice elements in the original game that were better than the remake. Especially Neo Cortex's voice. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk that. Jumping there at that distance. I'll just go back here and try to get him again. But yeah, like in one stage you used to see a really creepy, intimidated portrait of Neo Cortex in a level, and then they changed to a goofy cartoon design, so that kind of sucked. And then his voice also, like at the end, his voice sounded like a little too cartoonish even for Crash. This guy's tricky. You basically gotta get him while he's going on the balloon. There we go. Yep, so it only takes 3 fairies to actually get over there. But we can't get over here yet. We don't have the necessary height to jump from. Rescued Mudara.
Fairies are always on your side, Spyro.
Oh, that guy had a little Raggedy Ann doll with him. Or their Spyro equivalent of the Raggedy Ann. That was cute. I wonder how old he is. Not that there's anything wrong with collecting dolls. I'm just saying, you don't expect a big ass dragon to have a doll like that on him. You know, it's just not something you come across every day in fantasy games or fantasy stories. There's absolutely nothing wrong with collecting dolls. Some of them are quite valuable. Unless you're aiming to collect Robert the doll or Annabelle, then you might have a problem. You know, you don't really want to collect the doll that could kill you in your sleep or make you get into a car accident and die like 5 minutes after you talk to him. That's really not the type of doll you want. Okay, so we need a key. There's got to be a key around here somewhere. I think we probably get it through the fairies, so let's see if they... Yep, they did the little platform for us. Yeah, these magical stages are really fun. Like, obviously the whole game is full of magic, but these stages in particular are really nice. I think they're really well designed. Kind of some of the best stages in the whole game. Yep, there's another trophy. Those 4 birds, we gotta charge them. All in a row. Without dying. No flame. No killing one and then stopping to kill the other. Nope. Damn. I didn't know he could do that. There we go. He couldn't stop that. Okay, so I'm wondering, do we get the dragon first or do we get the trophy first? You know, let's get the trophy. Let's see if we can do it without getting shot by that flaming arrow guy. Here we go. Ah, I did not know there was a path open there. I thought that was just a straight path to them. I didn't know there was actually a gap there in the chasm. Sorry about that, folks. Spyro's short-sighted. He's nearsighted. He can't see that far. God damn, that sucked. Like, oh, there it is. I completely forgot about that gap. Like, I thought it was just a straight path. Like, you could just walk right over it and it would be fine. But no, it's not fine. The guy kind of looks like K. Rool from the Donkey Kong games. You know, his first iteration, when he was actually the king. Kind of looks like him, doesn't it? Alright, let's see if we can do this. 1, 2, 3. There we go. All puffed up. Puff Daddy. Puff Daddy Spyro. Okay, so I think we're gonna get the dragon over here. That way we can just be done with this little section. We don't have to worry about it. We can just go back. So I think that makes 3 trophies so far, doesn't it? Rescued by Rudy.
Thank you for releasing me.
Oh, that guy's got a cauldron. And those are some nice purple pants. He could give the Hulk advice on those. Those are some nice looking pants for being purple and striped. Oh, that's messed up. You see what the sign said right there? It says, do not feed for the fairies. Come on, man. You nasty orcs. I'm surprised they're not trying to eat them. I get the feeling probably would Spyro than here. Yeah, you go take a dive, cannibal. Well, not cannibal, because a cannibal would be if they're eating each other, but he's a barbarian at the very least. Capturing helpless fairies and holding them in cages. Probably to fry them like chicken later on. Bunch of freaks. Oh, that only takes you here. I thought it would actually take you over there. That building looks like it's got an eye on it. I know it's just the window design, but that looks cool. Looks like something out of Doctor Strange. With the eye of, what is it, the eye of Agamotto or something like that? Agamotto. how to pronounce half of those things. I was never a huge Strange fan. I liked them, but not really one of my favorites. The villains are creepy though. Shumago Raph, that thing is insane. It's like right out of H.P. Lovecraft. A demon octopus god that wants to eat the universe. You don't see that every day in just any superhero story. Alright, so we got the fairies now, so do we go left or right? Or straight ahead, because there's something shiny over there. Alright, let's go left and see if we can get it from that distance. Maybe it'll lead us back and circle around. Okay, so I think there's a supercharged ramp somewhere around here. I'm not 100% sure, but I think there is one. Because this is looking very familiar. Okay, so the balloons are pigs. Or like pig-looking Norks, basically. You guys remember the fairy-eating pale man from Pandora? What is it? Pan's Labyrinth? I was about to say Pandora's Labyrinth. What the hell? No, Pan's Labyrinth. Yeah, that was creepy. Messed up. Especially the way you saw him eat the fairy, basically. Like, they made no bones about it. They showed him basically... Oh, he fell down. I really thought he could surmount that ledge. But yeah, they really showed him basically eating another sentient being. That was horrifying. Must have been frightening to kids who actually watched that movie. Thinking maybe the parents took them or rented it on video, thinking, oh, it's gonna be a nice fantasy movie. You know, it's a nice fantasy movie for the whole family to watch, even if it's a little dark. And then you see that and you think, no, the pale man, that's straight right out of Silent Hill. Look at that. That kind of looks like it ends in like a little void, basically. So if you fall down there, you just keep falling down forever. Looks like something out of one of the alternate dimensions of Soul Reaver, when you were like in the eternal prison and stuff. Although that's Blood Omen too, but whatever, it's the same world. They're all connected. They're all taking place in one world. What's disappointing is how the Pale Man and the General Commandant guy met. Because I know that was the whole point, to separate the real and fantasy world. So you had like the real world atrocity of the Spanish going on. And then you had the fantasy type stuff with the Pale Man and the creatures she was finding. But I really would have liked to have seen that thing confront the General guy at some point. Just try to attack or eat him, even if it was just a nightmare. Because he deserved it. More out of all the characters in the story, he deserved it. And he didn't even get to see one single magical creature, which I guess is to hint that maybe she's insane. It's not really taking place, but come on. The guy was so evil, he deserved to meet either the Pale Man or have the Fawn smack him around a bit. Yeah, look at that. That is straight out of Doctor Strange. With like the eye in the glass. In the Sanctum Sanctorum. I mean, obviously it's not directly inspired by it, but it does remind me of it a little. Like that nice little mystical spinning window. Alright. But we're not going there yet. We're just gonna get the 2 gem boxes here. You know what would be cool? If the grass remained burned after he burnt it. But I guess it's magical grass, so it makes sense that it grows back instantly. I just thought that would be a cool detail if it actually stayed burnt. I guess maybe we just don't have the processing power for that yet. Okay, so there's a skill point here that says Lofty Castle, destroy hidden stump. So we gotta look for that. We have one dragon left. We have 123 gems we gotta find. Alright, so now we've opened up all the areas. So I think we're gonna go over here. Have them take us over to this platform. So there's the box we still haven't found the key for. Can we jump here? No, we can't. Okay, so we gotta go a little higher. Okay, so I think we gotta get to higher ground and find a way to jump back to this ledge here. That's a dead end. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think this is where my supercharge is. Not 100% sure, but I think this is one of the. I think it's either this or Haunted Towers, one or the other. Let's see where this leads us. No, this isn't a supercharge. Read the last fairy and that one. Yeah, no, I think Haunted Towers the supercharge. I think this is just leading us to another section. Yep, there's the last dragon. And the key. Rescued Husseini.
Ah, Spyro, thanks. Supercharge will get you to new places here in Lofty Castle too. See where it takes you.
Oh, so it is this one then. Yeah, so this one is the supercharged one, yeah. So I got it right. It was just because I didn't see it right away, so I thought it was a different one, but no, it is this one. And that's a majestic pair of wings, and that looks like Razio's wings at the beginning of Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. Those are some beautiful wings. Even though they were mutated and they were really kind of useless, but they still, they looked good. Nice and bat-like. Okay, so yeah, so we gotta use the supercharge to get over to that ledge. Let's see where this takes us. Obviously, he's not gonna be able to jump anywhere because he doesn't have the right speed yet. But okay, we gotta make a hard left turn basically. So we're gonna jump and we're gonna veer hard to the right. I kinda miss the scampering sound Spyro used to do when you would do that charge run. It always sounded like a little mini stampede. There we go. Nice and clear. Can you imagine if mushrooms were alive like that in real life? Not just being alive, but actually hopping around. Imagine if you actually had to chase after them and they were hopping all around and you had to chase them down to capture mushrooms. Like, how freaky would that be? Yeah, we chase around animals when we're hunting them, but imagine chasing a mushroom like that through a field. Like, that'll be creepy. Oh, and we gotta find the hidden stump before I forget. So let's just rule out the areas one by one. That's some nice design right there. Even though it's really just a cracks in the wall, like the pattern looks kind of elvish, doesn't it? Reminds you of some of the elvish writing from Lord of the Rings. Okay, so there's nothing here. So this area is clear. So we can rule that out. There's also nothing on the top. So I'm guessing it's probably going to be a grassy area of some sort. There's nothing here. Alright, so let's check over this neck of the woods. Spyro doesn't have the headbutt ability in this game yet, so I'm guessing it has to be something you can either flame or just bash. Okay, so there's nothing over there. Yeah, he gets a nice headbutt ability in the second game, which proves really useful sometimes. But yeah, there's nothing here. So let's go over here and see what's up here. Yeah, I think we covered all the bases over there, so I don't think there's anything left over there. So let's go check here. Let's go circle around back to where the castle is. Let's see if we can spot anything from up here. Here's some gems that we missed. So there's the very beginning of the stage. I'm guessing it could be somewhere over there, but let's see where the supercharge takes us first. I think there's still like one area we haven't really explored. I don't think that one ledge was the only thing that was there. It could be something that we have to supercharge too. It could also be that we have to headbutt it with the speed charge. Yeah, that window's shining. It almost looks like a portal somewhere. That window. Let's see where this takes us. Yeah, that didn't really take us anywhere, did it? Okay, so we're gonna check this island one more time, but no, there's nothing over there. We're still missing one gem, valued at number 2, so we must have missed that somewhere. Beginning of the stage, because I think that must have been where we missed the gem. And that might also be where the hidden stump is. Let's see, can we reach over here? Yeah, we can, so let's check it out. Yeah, the things in this game are just hitting so good sometimes. You can't really see them. Like, all this looks like flat plain to me, but it has to be hidden around here somewhere. there's nothing underneath. It's just floating right in the void of space. So there's nothing there. There's nothing over here. Where could that thing be? Okay, I'm guessing maybe it has to be near the exit. That's the only place left that I can think of. Because we can't get up here. Even though there is a tree there that kind of looks... Well, there's two trees. I wonder if it's that over there. I wonder what happens if you take this. Oh, it just brings us back over here. Yeah, I think that must be it right there. We gotta destroy that thing, so let's see how we can do that. So I think we need the supercharge there. Either the supercharge or else if we can get to a really high place and just jump for it. No, it has to be a supercharge because he's not going to make it there. It's just too high for him to jump, so I think we have to get the supercharge. Didn't do anything. There's gotta be a way to get up there. Okay, so I made it to the ledge. The only problem is, where is that stump? Yeah, the only problem is, if he tries to jump from over here, he's not gonna make it over there. But the ramp also places you in a bad position. See, like you can almost kinda get there, but not quite. See, like I almost feel it has to be that. It has to be. You know, I wonder if we could get to the highest point over there. I wonder if we could actually make it. Yeah, let's try to go for it, because I don't think... I think that's where the missing gem has to be too.